Miss Mary Mac, 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 all dressed in black, 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 with 24 buttons, 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 up and down her back, back.
Reminiscing on childhood games.
I played outside a lot. I was very inquisitive.
Patricia Richard was playing with her sister when she heard the name of someone she did not know.
We were competing, naming the relatives in our family. And of course, she could name a lot more than I can because she was raised in the country and I wasn't. And when she mentioned Aunt Vera, that, just struck me as odd.
When she said Aunt Vera, what was your reaction to that?
I asked who she was, and my sister told me she's my grandmother's sister.
She later asked her mom, but didn't get any more information.
That was your aunt. She died. And that, the tone she used let me know that's all she was going to say about it.
Years passed and Aunt Vera stayed on Patricia's mind. She found out her aunt was taken away to a mental health facility in Ponkapee Parish in the 1930s.
I called the Jackson Hospital and I asked them where would the records for that year be found, or could they be found? And they directed me to the Louisiana archives.
Records detailed Aunt Vera's behavioral issues. She died at the age of 26.
Were you amazed at what you found?
Yes, I was. Yes. Even their terminology back then is abrasive.
Patricia tells me she believes her family was ashamed of Aunt Vera's mental health.
Back then, during that time, you didn't discuss, private things. If something was going on in your family, you kept it right there in your family.
Stigma of mental health continues to this day. Doctors tell me there are 4 ways it's still commonly shamed, casually using terms such as depressed or OCD, referring to others as psycho or crazy, labeling someone based on their illness, or mocking someone because of abnormal behavior.
No need to be ashamed, not these days. Not with so much help out there right now.
Patricia is a healthcare worker and now author, revealing her family's secrets and her own past in 2 books, The Last Rodeo and What Happened to Aunt Vera.
The whole family should know. I especially want my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren. I want them to know the story, the history of our family.
Sharing personal stories of pain and challenges just to help others.
I had somebody come to me and tell me they enjoyed my story because it reminded them of a relative they had lost to mental health.
Putting it in black and white has also helped Patricia overcome her own fears of being judged.
It's a burden lifted off me.
Learning that we are all more alike than we are different.
The things that I went through that was bad and horrible, or the things my family went through, I'm thinking that we were the only ones until you talk about it.
For Family Focus, I'm Reggie Marion.